welcome back to Bible My Way, Perfect Cool Podcast every single morning. I'm your host, Max, and let's get into today's topics. In a recent news spending bill by the Democrats, they have one section in it that's interesting. 87,000 new IRS agents armed with weapons. Take a look at that. But first, I would like to say this is episode 20. I started this a year ago, and it's been really amazing, guys. Thank you for all the support. More stuff will be coming in the future, interviews, stuff like that. So stay tuned. So on August 7th, 2022, just last Sunday, the Democrats in the Senate passed a bill, a large spending bill, $440 billion, supposed to address stuff like climate change. Actually, the whole entire bill is called the Inflation Reduction Act, even though it'll add more to inflation than it is currently right now. So, one major thing in this bill that we saw was hiring 87,000 new IRS agents. Now, you may be sitting there thinking, 87,000 is not a lot. It's not a lot, Max. Then you would be wrong. You see, Border Patrol, one of the major things that we need right now as we undergo the invasion of America of migrants from the South, there's only around 20,000 of them. 20,000 of them protecting the southern border. Granted, southern border is only 4 states, technically 5, seeing how influx happens in Florida. So basically we have 5 border states, 20,000 border officials protecting them. Now, there's already a whole ton of IRS agents, so let's add 87,000 more to them. First off, pardon my libertarian, hopefully this doesn't scare off any women for me, but taxes are evil, okay guys? In 1776, we fought a war against the British, and you want to know what the British tax rate was? 2%. Now we're taxing our populace 37% on average. Just imagine what the founding fathers are doing, rolling over in his graves. And there's even an amendment in the Bill of Rights, the Constitution, all that stuff, saying that taxes are illegal. The 16th Amendment. And we don't respect that. Of course, politicians, all of them are masterminds in being criminals. They don't respect the 16th Amendment, and they tax you 37%. So they're going to send more IRS agents after you because they say the rich aren't paying their fair share, even though 80% of the tax base is being done by the rich. Now, 87,000 coming after you with guns. Although today the IRS removed that from their job description, I doubt they won't take guns away from them. They're going to be coming knocking at their doors with their Glock 19s and their M4s, and if you don't pay up, they're going to shoot you. That's the era we're entering in. They raided Trump's home in Mar-a-Lago Monday night. Now they're going to come after you, shoot you, and take all your money. Because that is how the government that's the government we were entering in. That's how it works now. The government is against you guys. I don't know how hard this is to get across to many people on the left. We should not trust the government. The government's a very evil institution. These are the guys of Jeffrey Epstein, the Bushes, the Cheneys, Dick Cheney, especially, the guy who started 2 wars, shot a guy in the face, and made many, many young Americans die overseas in pointless wars over nuclear weapons they didn't have. You have people like the crooked Hillarys, Bill Clinton. How did Bill get Monica to fit underneath this desk? And Hillary Clinton, the Benghazi lady who resulted in many deaths. And if you dare speak anything about her, you're dead. Mysteriously crashing in a tree one night. True story. So we are supposed to trust these people. That's what we're told by MSN on a daily basis. We listen to the CNN, the MSNBC, and they tell us, trust government. Government is good. Even though, what have many big governments done before? Now, one of the greatest things Dennis Prager has ever said was, quote, that evil people who don't have any power can only do such evil things. But when evil people have power, the evilness becomes greater. So that is quite concerning because right now we allow evil people in our government, Joe Biden, many of the Democrats, and many of the Republicans. And what do evil people do? Well, they do stuff that happened Nazi Germany, Pol Pot's Cambodia, Joseph Stalin's Soviet Union. They come after you with guns and they kill you. Because if stuff hasn't shown themselves, Democrats' favorite sport is killing other people. They practically do it for a living. Example, Crooked Hillary. Hillary, if you dare speak anything up about her, I've already said this, but you're gone, mysteriously crashed in a tree. So, we should be concerned about of 87,000 new IRS agents because they're not going to audit the rich. They're not going to make the rich pay the fair share of Bernie Sanders. They're going to come after the poor Americans, the farmers, the truck drivers, your neighborhood hardware store. They're going to come after them because they voted for Trump. If the FBI raid on Mar-a-Lago Monday night has not taught us one thing, it's that we cannot trust the government. The government uses its institutions of powers as an axe of wielding against their political opponents. They do not like the Trump because Trump's threatened the status quo. The Trumps, if they go back in the White House in 2024, which is highly likely, they're going to drain the swamp again. And they're going to have many of these people sent off to jail. So they must threaten them. Same thing with the IRS agents. This could be proven in February when up in Canada, the Canadian truckers had a protest. What happened to the PayPal account supporting them? It was frozen. PayPal took the money away and they released all the information of people who donated to them. Which is, again, something illegal, but the Canadian government, Justin Trudeau, Fidel Castro's son, that is perfectly normal up there. Again, Justin Trudeau is also the one who took away Canadians' guns and abandoned them. And that will soon be coming here in the United States as the House of Representatives has passed a gun ban. Now, this probably will not be able to get through the Senate because the majority of the Senate, especially a few Democrats, although Manchin has betrayed us, I don't think Manchin's going to go that far, will probably vote against this. So, make sure you're right for the new IRS agents, and if they dare threaten you, you threaten them back. Because taxes are a sin. That's all I have for you wonderful people today. See you next time. This is Matt, signing out.